Hey guys, so today's video I want to talk about being a light worker. What is a light worker? Who are light workers? What does it mean? But first of all, before I talk about it, I want to talk about this amazing book that really helped me when I was first on my journey and I was trying to search and find exactly who I am, what am I doing here, why am I like this, and it was recommended to me by one of my friends who used to be my friend, but it really changed my life, and it's called Lightworker, and it's by Savannah Arienta, and this is the book right here. And there's Lightworker and Lightworker Source, but this is the first one. So if you're interested in this, I recommend to read this first and then get the other one, because I mean, this is the first one. Why start with the second one? But anyways, so I wanted to talk about being a light worker. Oh, and I also wanted to say that from me reading this book, like I said, it really helped me. And the cool thing is now Savannah is my personal medium. Like, she's my personal psychic. Like, when I get readings, I go to her. So I think that's really cool. Like, we connected on that level. So I really appreciate that, because when I read the book, I instantly really liked her and I liked what she was saying. And I'm really critical about psychic books or mediumship books, because a lot of people just, their information doesn't sit well with me. But when I read this, I immediately, it sat well, it sounded right, it felt right, and I really do practice a lot of the things that she has in the book. But anyway, so let's get into it. What is a light worker? A light worker is somebody who, you know, wants to see better in the world, wants to see peace in the world, wants to show love, wants to help. Somebody who puts themselves out there, somebody who feels other people's pain, somebody who shines their light, and other people can see that. Not just psychic people, but other people can see that light. Other people feed off of that light. And a lot of people don't realize that they're light workers. A lot of people might get it confused with being depressed or being bipolar or something like that, because a lot of the things that come along with being a light worker is depression, drug abuse. A lot of light workers have been through traumatic things. Most of us like to be really secluded, really quiet, like to be alone, keep to ourselves, are very emotional, very sensitive. But at the same time, we put ourselves out there to help people. So that's like our job. Being a light worker is a job. Being a light worker is, you know, you're here to shine your light, to help people, to motivate them, to show them, to bring peace, and most of all, love to this world. And that's what a light worker is about. And I just want you guys to know that if you think that you're a light worker, don't disregard it, because I know that, like I've said before, me being a light worker, I disregarded it and I thought maybe something was wrong with me, but come to find out, I'm just a light working medium. But you know, you just don't disregard it. Just follow your heart. If you feel that you have something in you that you can relate to with being a light worker, then I would say research it and go for it and look into it and see what it is that is your purpose, and that's your job, and what you need to be doing to shine your light, and what you need to be doing to make yourself comfortable. Because I know that a lot of light workers aren't sure, and they live their life and they're so uncomfortable with themselves because they can't find their purpose, because they don't even know what the word light worker is. And like me, I did not know what that meant until a couple years ago, until my friend who introduced me to this book, until she told me what it meant or what it was. She said the word and I'm like, what is that, you know? So I didn't even know what it meant, and I've been a medium my whole life. So, you know, you might not know what it means, but if you ever come across this video or come across any other lightworker video and you feel that you might be one, then you probably are one. If you're drawn to that, then most likely you are one. And don't be afraid of it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you're a medium or that you're a psychic. It just means that, you know, you're here to do a certain job. You have that light that's shining. You know, it's crazy, because I've heard a lot of people say this, and I believe this too. Like, a light worker is like, imagine a house, like a lighthouse, and you are that lighthouse. And you know how lighthouses shine their light and it goes around, and you know, people can see that. That's how we are. Sometimes our lights are dim because we're so depressed, or we just don't know that yet. But once you realize that that's your calling and you are a light worker, your light is going to shine like that lighthouse and let everybody know, hey, you know, I'm right here. I'm standing tall. Here's my light, you know. So once you realize that and once you resonate with that, then, you know, things are going to start to get a little bit easier. But there's a lot of things that come along with it. Like I said, depression. We're very easily tempted. We're very easily emotionally distressed. You know, our feelings get hurt. We're empaths, we're healers, we're psychics, we're mediums, we're life coaches, we're counselors, we're doctors, we're so many things. We do things that make a difference in the world. Even if it's a little thing, it doesn't even have to be something crazy or something huge. Even if it's just a little thing, you're shining your light to make a difference. That's our whole purpose. We are here to make a difference. We asked to come back to this earth to make a difference. And therefore, we are light workers, and we have to shine our light and be the best that we could be, and also help other light workers realize that they're light workers too. You know, open other people's eyes to know that they're light workers, because there are so many light workers on this earth who have no idea who they are and, you know, what they're supposed to be doing. And it's up to us, other light workers who know who we are, to help other light workers. And that's why people like Savannah, who write books like Lightworker and Lightworker Source, you know, they're here to help us, and they're here for us to open our eyes and see that. And once we know that, and once we realize that, then everything starts to be easy, and then we can help and help and help. Our whole thing is to help, to make a difference, to shine our light. So if you guys feel that that's you and the things that I said, you know, you're going through, or you've been through, or you just feel that in your heart that, no, I'm not crazy, or I know I'm not supposed to be depressed like this, then maybe you are a light worker. And I would suggest that you look into it and that you research it. And I really suggest that book. I'm telling you guys, this book will change your life. Like, you just don't know, because as light workers, we already feel very alone. We already feel like nobody understands us. We already think, you know, something's wrong with us. But when you read the book, man, you're gonna feel like, wow, she really gets it. Or, you know what I mean? Like, finally somebody knows where I'm coming from. Finally somebody sees how I feel. Somebody else feels like that. Somebody else has experienced that. And you will just feel so much lighter, and you will feel so much better. And also in the book, what I really like is there's a lot of affirmations in the back that you can say. There's like over 100, like maybe over 200, maybe, I don't know. But I know there's well over 100. And there's so many things that you could say to yourself, and it will make things easier for you. And pretty soon that will just be a natural thing that is just stuck in your head that you will say. And you can say these little things to yourself, and they can help you. They can lift you up. They can make you lighter. They can ground you, and, you know, make your job a lot easier being a light worker, because it's not easy. It sounds, you know, light worker, it sounds great, but it's not easy, because we do go through a lot, because we do feel so much, and we do have this job, and we're always wanting peace. We're always wanting love, and we're always trying to make a difference when nobody wants to change, or nobody wants to make a difference. We're the ones who's always pushing for it. We're the ones who's always trying to bring positivity and light in a situation and make things better. That's our thing. We want to make things better. And sometimes we go so far, and we beat ourselves up, and we not beat ourselves up, but we wear ourselves out trying to make things better. And you have to find that balance. So I feel like in this book you can find that balance, because you might not know that just sitting in silence, or just saying a couple special words to yourself could really help you. You might not know that, you know, just simply just sitting back and listening could help you. You just never know. Sometimes we have to sit back and be quiet for a minute and take everything in, and just, let the universe do its thing, because we just get so caught up and we just want to do things and go and go and go, and then we're so exhausted, and you know, we just don't know what we're doing. And I think that happens to a lot of light workers. We just get so caught up in life, and we get so caught up in everything else and everybody else, and trying to help somebody or trying to be there for somebody and let people walk over us, that by the time that we, you know, have time for ourselves, we're so drained and so worn out, and then it just repeats itself and repeats itself. And that's just not healthy, especially if you're a light worker and you know, you have something to do and you need to shine your light. I suggest you find your balance and you find what it is that you're supposed to do, and don't be embarrassed of it, and don't think it's weird, and don't think that, you know, just because I don't have a psychic ability, or just because I'm not a medium or a healer or something, that, oh, my light worker job is lesser than yours. Or just because you are a medium or a psychic, don't think that your light worker job is above anybody else's, because at the end, we're all light workers. We're all here for the same thing. We all stand for the same thing. We just have different abilities, like an empath. Different ability. I wouldn't say empaths have abilities, but they feel things, they pick up things. But you know, everybody has their purpose, everybody has their thing, everybody has to hone in on what it is that they're supposed to be doing. So again, if you feel like you're a light worker, please look into it. Please follow your heart. Please don't be afraid to shine your light, because we need your light. We need more light workers in this world. We need more love. We need more warmth. We need more people awake in this world. So if you're a light worker, please turn your light on and shine that light. Ask for help and don't be afraid. And if I missed anything, which I'm sure of course I did, please let me know if you guys want to know anything. I just can't think of everything right now. There's just so much. Like, there's just so much, that some things that I don't even know. But the basis of it, you know, is what I told you. And if you guys have any questions or you want to know any more, definitely contact me. Feel free, whatever. And I will let you know as much as I can. And let you know about other things, like other books you can get. There's more books than just the light worker, but this is my favorite, like personally my favorite, and I think it's great for beginners, and I think it's great for people who have been in this for a long time. So let me know if you guys need any help, and I'm sorry if I have forgotten anything, and I just want to stop by and say that because I've been wanting to make a video about light workers, but every time I sat down to do it, it just really didn't feel right. I don't know why, because this is like one of my favorite subjects. So if anybody needs help, if anybody needs to know what they're supposed to be doing, if anyone, you know, is confused about how to be a light worker, you know, it's not like, oh, I have to, you know, just change who I am. No, be yourself, but be a better you. You know, like I said, open your eyes, wake up. It's time to wake up, and it's time to shine our lights, because there's so much to being a light worker. Once you read the book, you're going to see, you know, how long we've been here, why we're here, where we come from, you know, what is our purpose. There is a purpose for us here, because the purpose for us here is to shine light, because the world is so dark and it's so evil and it's so messed up, and we need that. Like, we are holding on by a thread. So the more we wake up and the more we recognize and the more we realize that we have this light and we shine it, the better the world will be for us, for our children, for generations. So again, wake up if you're a light worker, shine that light, and never give up, and don't let nobody ever dim it. So I just want to make this video, and I hope this helps somebody. And again, feel free to let me know if you have any questions or anything about being a light worker or empath or anything like that. And I'm going to be making an empath video too. So hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed day, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and visit my Facebook at Mediumtiffany, and feel free to visit my website if anybody wants a reading, if anybody wants spiritual advising, if you are a medium or you're a psychic and you're trying to figure out, you know, what your abilities are and you need help on honing in on them, or you need help on balancing, or you just simply need prayers. I do prayers for free, like no problem. Send me a prayer request and I will definitely pray for you. And I hope everybody has a great day. All right, I'm gonna go now. All right, bye guys.